Okay, here's another reaction video that we're going to do for you. And this is about a judge telling Trump to put up or shut up. I don't know what it's about. I'm watching it at the same time you're watching it. So let's see what this is about.
Donald Trump and the Republican Party suffered a major legal setback this week when a federal judge in Pennsylvania, not just a federal judge, actually a Trump-appointed judge in Pennsylvania, effectively told Donald Trump, his campaign, his administration, and the Republican Party that they had to put up or shut up with regards to the so-called rampant voter fraud that takes place with vote by mail. Here's what happened. The Trump administration slash campaign slash Republican Party filed a lawsuit in the state of Pennsylvania to stop a universal vote by mail program in the state. Pennsylvania is obviously a swing state. It is very crucial, has a lot of electoral votes. It is a major stepping stone towards winning the White House. If you do not win Pennsylvania, the path to the White House gets a little bit tougher. It's nice to have that one in your pocket. Republicans did not want more people in Pennsylvania to vote because they understand that's going to benefit Democrats and hurt Republicans in the swing state. They filed the lawsuit to stop the vote by mail under the guise of massive voter fraud. That's what they told the judge. They said there's too much massive voter fraud that takes place with vote by mail. You cannot do this. And the judge this week said, you have until Friday to show us that this voter fraud exists. So they have till today to show the judge and the Democratic Party, who's the, defendant here, and the Sierra Club is part of the defense. You have until today to hand over everything you got, because you say you have it, by the way. That's the interesting part here. The Republican Party, the Trump campaign, they say that they have all of the data and all of the evidence that shows that the voting fraud is totally real in Pennsylvania. And in the past, when the defense has said, okay, cool, you need to present that evidence because that's what you do in a case. The defense, they have to know what the evidence is. They have to be able to examine it. And the Republicans have said, no, you can't have it. It's totally real.
Well, if they have the evidence, then why haven't they shown the evidence on what they have? So it doesn't make sense. And I understand what the judge is saying, and makes total sense for her to say, put up or shut up. You need to show us what you have, or let's get this out of court. Let's see.
100% real, will shock you, blow your mind, real. But you can't see it. Even though legally you're supposed to be allowed to. We're not going to show it to you. They're not going to show it because it doesn't actually exist. Okay. And the judge understands that. Legal scholars from both the left and the right understand that. Every study that's looked into it has found the same thing. And so the judge, who again was appointed by Donald Trump, said, listen, if you have this evidence that you claim to have, you have until Friday to present it to me, to the Democratic Party, to everybody. Show us what you got.
And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And I would say the same thing because, put up or shut up. Show me what you have, or quit wasting taxpayer money and time by saying that you have something and you're not showing what it is.
Or stop making these claims. Now, a hearing on this evidence, which will determine whether or not this case moves forward, is scheduled for September. If the Republicans do not turn over that evidence today, they will have missed the deadline imposed by the judge, and it is likely that this case from Republicans will be thrown out. And at that point, upon appeal, the most likely thing that would happen is that it could only be sent back down to the lower courts. Because it would have been thrown out due to procedure, not due to the ruling. So a higher court is not going to be able to just pick up the case, take it from there, and go with it. It would have to go back down to the lower courts. So they're screwed. Either they have to manifest this evidence of widespread massive voter fraud in Pennsylvania, or admit that they lied and give up their lawsuit.
Wow. Okay, so what do you guys think? You think that there's evidence, that they have evidence there's voter fraud, or if they're just making a stall tactic and just kind of playing around with the court's time? This is a judge that appointed him, so he had good faith and every good faith in that judge. So what do you guys think? Do you think that they have the information, or are they making it up? There's something wrong with them not presenting the evidence and playing around with the courts. I don't know. So like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know in the comments what you guys think about it. And also make sure you subscribe to our channel. We appreciate you watching. Bye.
Tonight, the escalating